Hello everybody, welcome back. Miner Mountain here. Playing a little Hail to the King Deathbat today. Been doing a lot of farming here, so let's get after it. You can tell by my gold, I've done some farming. There's the new attack with the sword we got at the end of the first level. I'm going to show you how I farm real quick, what I've been doing to farm. I know I kind of went into it a little bit in the last video. I just want to run in here once and show you just what I've been doing to make my money and not waste health, because if you waste health, it costs you money. There's no way to fill up health-wise besides collecting those little +5, +10 health, which could take a while. So we fly in, you can kind of see the way he moves. M on top, W on the bottom, so you kind of just go to where you know he's going to come through your crosshairs and just start spamming your magic button. You should be able to collect, I think 160 is the most, because he shoots 10 the gold coins that are worth 10 coins. So I think my record is like 170, so I've collected like 16 or 17 coins doing that. There's probably a better way of doing it than I do it. But if I really wanted to know, I would research it. I would look it up on YouTube. There's a lot of information out there. That's how I get a lot of my information. I mean, of course, there's like Reddit and things like that, and forums. There's the internet's out there. Use it. And I think in fact, some of these the green Deathbats, to unlock the bonus levels, I think I've had to search for a couple of those, because they do hide a couple of them pretty good. But this is what I do. I don't go up to the top at all. Basically, I would end it here. This is because I'd get those coins, a few coins more, a few dollars more, like that Clint Eastwood movie, and I would just leave. But I try to get the green goblin here or gremlin, because he shoots out a fair amount of money, but he's not cooperating. Sometimes he'll come in really close to you and he'll get stuck on something, and you can just walk right up to him and just melee him. I don't think he actually attacks you. I think he just runs from you. Anyway, that's what I do. I think I get like between 300 and 400 each time. So obviously I've done it about 10 times now. So back into the crypt. And it is time to stock up on weapons and items. And if you notice, I got the music on this time. Had to change the resolution a little bit, but it sounds a lot better. It actually is a little bit of a compromise on the graphics, because there's a lot going on as far as graphics are concerned in this game. But I really feel the music is an important part of this game. I mean, when you have something put out by a band, you know, I could literally just listen to the soundtrack. But okay, so there it is. The best sword, 1700. Boom. And we got plenty of gold left over, so we're going to go back into items. We're going to buy up everything. So when you're buying things, once you get to the maximum I think that you can hold, it says you're sold out. Well, or they're sold out. Well, yeah, that's probably, you've just reached the maximum that you can carry. So I'm just going to go through here and buy everything I can until I'm sold out, until it's sold out or I run out of money. Shields are really nice to have. Great for getting through a bunch of traps in a row, or for bosses. If you're not sure, if you're trying to figure out bosses, like sometimes when those gremlins come at you and there's like 5 or 6 of them and you have to defeat them all before you can even get the boss, sometimes that'll hurt you a lot more than the boss ever will. So maybe that's a good time to put on one. I only use them for traps. And yeah, and I bought some more health container, more health capacity there. Oh, so here's the new attack, the new magic attack. Boom! It has it's a lot stronger, a lot higher range. It does deplete your magic quite a bit, but it's a very useful attack. We'll get into it. I'll show you here. Top the old magic off before you leave the crypt. we will enter level 2, the new level, Unholy Confessions. And right there, you got a statue with light coming out of its eyes. That's foreshadowing. I know for a fact that's foreshadowing. I'll show you here. I like how they draw out like this. Over the level, they start at like the castle and they back out. It kind of gives you a little bit of an overview. This one's more of a maze, I would say, than the last one. Just there's some strategy to it. Okay, and I know for a fact. Check out down here. It pays to look around the boundaries of everything, because right there, boom. And did you see that hand that came up? That can hurt you. That's a new enemy. It'll, like, a tuft of dirt will pop up, and hands will come out, and they can hurt you if you walk over them. This guy talks about entrance to a church. I don't know if he's talking about... Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. The last level, or the last boss. You have to get everything to get into the church to fight the boss. And, okay. I was thinking he might have been talking about those green things, but no. He's talking about how to get to the end here. I'll show you here, because there's not a whole lot right here before we get to the town circle. Okay, so a lot of stuff is closed off. That's closed off with magic, obviously. There's a keyed gate there. I believe that's the church. These guys get a little more vicious right here. These unholy ghosts, they can shoot things. They can shoot magic projectiles at you. So there's a switch. See what the switch does? Turns the statue. The statue points its beam at the crystal. The crystal raises up. Obviously, there's 3 more switches we gotta find. So let's look for some switches. Work our way through this this level. There doesn't seem to be anywhere we can go, so we'll go down here. This is one of these areas. It's kind of an open area. They just like to put a lot of enemies in. There's a fair amount of booty too. This is a good place to use your magic attack. If you get like 3 or 4 or more enemies in the screen, it's a great time to use your power-up magic attack. Or you do what I do, just stick and move and save your magic and your health. These guys aren't that tough. Especially with this new sword. Check out this new sword. Look at that. Just a couple hits, it takes them out. You should see what this thing does to those gremlins. I'm serious. Like, 2 or 3 hits, they're done. Whereas they took, like, what, 6 or 7 before? This new sword will make things go a lot quicker. It's definitely worth farming and grinding. I think it took me maybe 20 minutes to hit up that, to get enough to get the sword and to get all the items that I have, to get like 4,000. I think I just did that first bonus round like 10 times, I think I did. And I think that only took me like 20, 30 minutes. So if you're playing the game and you're struggling and you haven't got the sword, definitely farm, definitely capitalize. If a game lets you farm, because chances are you might get ahead for like the next level, but then after that you'll find that your weapons are just up to speed. The difficulty curve is exponential. So, and you can even farm the levels too. I mean, if you wanted to go in, if you knew like level 1, you could farm 100 coins without getting hurt. I guess you could do it that way if you hadn't unlocked the bonus level. It would make that first level a lot easier, but I got through it with the horrible sword. The first sword, the not very good sword, so it can't be that hard. Maybe it is, and I'm just really good. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, whatever you want. So use the magic attack there. It's got a lot more range than your first magic attack does, the power-up magic attack. More human grinders here. Just do some looking around here. A quick edit here. So we go up here, and there's a couple a couple ways I can go with traps in front of him. So let's just look around a little bit. Let's just look around. This is why this pays to look around. Check this out right here. We're looking for switches. Well, here's a dead end with a switch. Boom. Switch number 2. And then there's another path here with a bunch of traps. I wonder what will be down here. I wonder what will be down here. Yep, you guessed it. Green Deathbat. It's our second one. You know, I know you can just run through here. But I obviously timed it out wrong. I think I got hit by every one of those. Maybe even I got hit by one of those twice. So like I said, it pays to look around. So now the only way left we have to go is this way. This is a lot more of a maze, I would say, than the last episode. There's less ways you can go. I mean, a couple dead ends that way, but this is more of a maze. However, it's more of an illusion than a maze. Here, look right here. It goes. So yeah, okay, we found another page of the mortals, but that's the only thing that's this way. It goes back up. Actually, if you look to the top of the screen, right in here, see that red health there? There's another path up there that we'll have to go around and hit. But this path is taking us down the direction of the old path. And it's gonna, it'll meet up with the path that we didn't take. It'll be right up here on the right. But so really, so far, there's only one way that we can go. It looks like a maze. But it's not. I mean, well, there is a little bit of confusing factor here, but just keep wandering around. I gotta end it right here because this went a little long. We'll pick up the second half of this here in the next video. That's all I got for you today, though. Watch out for this guy's magic attack. That's all I got. Miner Mountain out. Peace.